Great! Great! Whoa! Damn, that was way too loud. I'm sure I'll get busted. Uh-oh, time to go.
Mr. Walker, what happened?
Sir, there's been an explosion in Sector C.
What's the cause?
I don't know yet, sir.
Unacceptable, Walker. Find out now.
It was a grenade, sir!
I see. What's the damage?
It destroyed the backup anti-proton car used for tests.
So our saboteur was not very well informed. That's lucky for us, and lucky for you and your men. If anyone else breaches security, you will answer for it personally. Send Spirio down there immediately to take care of the intruder.
Congratulations on getting in here. Unfortunately, you won't be getting out alive. Nothing personal.
Threatening my life is way too personal for me, so if you're smart, you'll take that little toy of yours and go spin it somewhere else before I put it where the sun don't shine.
Well, what shall we do now? Ah, that's it.
Please,
No? What's that?
Is everything all right?
Who are you?
Those guys were hogging the lanes. Kim Osaka's the name. You can thank me later over a cold one. But right now, I'm gonna fly. See you later.
Who was Kim Hosaka? Where did he come from? What part did he play in all of this? And most importantly, whose side was he really on?
Yes, Erica, what is it?
Sir? Sorry to disturb you, but I've just received a hand-delivered letter for you marked urgent.
Read it to me, please.
Yes, sir. You are cordially invited to attend a gala soiree this Saturday evening in celebration of the new and prosperous future, Ryuichi Hayano.
Thank you, Erica. RSVP immediately. I will definitely attend. Well, well. The time has now come. As we have already arranged, you take care of the president. Don't rush anything. An old man like that can easily be dealt with. What do you think? Why don't you join the party as well? I helped Akano escape. I'm Kim Osaka, but please, just call me Hosaka.
Hosaka? And who exactly are you?
I just told you, I'm Hosaka. Kim Hosaka. Weren't you listening?
I didn't mean that.
I didn't think you would do such a thing.
What do you know?
Well, I do know a certain amount. It's easy to get into the Hayano Industry Lab. But when it comes to destroying it, it's a different story.
I told you that we've completely destroyed their anti-proton core.
Ah, you misunderstood. It was an exact duplicate of the real thing, but it was just a model for testing stress levels and core heat tolerances.
Test anti-proton core? What do you mean?
It couldn't function as an engine. The damage that you did meant nothing to the project. Your mission was a complete failure.
Shit! I've done it all for nothing. I've made such a mistake.
I knew it. We shouldn't have counted on you.
What? Shut up, old man.
We now know that Hayano Industry is involved. The underground lab was their property. There's no doubt that the government is involved too.
Yeah. We can say that Hayano Industry has power over the government.
What? Hayano Industry has the power to do that?
Yes. Hayano Industry cannot be seen as a single company, but more like one that affects all the companies around the world. So it's obvious that they have consent and power to construct a shuttle.
Right. Things are starting to make sense now. It's all coming together.
By the way, I heard you intended to destroy the shuttle. But then what were you gonna do? Without the ship, it was likely that all the people would have died there.
You're right. The destruction of the ship would have meant the extinction of humans. But we knew all that. Only a small proportion of people could be saved with the ship anyway. The rest would all have died when the air cooling system came to its end. There's only 10 years left before this would inevitably happen. Unless we have another plan.
That's why I'm not happy with what you guys are planning to do.
Well, you seem to know more than we do. Do you have a plan?
Yes, I do. Another plan which would save the whole population.
What?
Go on then. Tell us your other plan.
This new plan of mine would save everyone's life.
Everyone could be saved?
How?
In 10 years' time, the air cooling system won't be able to cool down the Earth anymore, and people would die. But if we can change that, so that the air cooling system won't come to an end, the problem would be solved.
Really? What exactly do you mean?
Stop telling us bullshit!
Have you ever heard of such a thing called hull drive?
Hull drive? What is it?
If we can use the hull drive to power the air cooling system, we could save the Earth.
Hull drive? What are you talking about? That's all bullshit. It's only a legend and it's never gonna work. It's a useless idea.
I'm asking you, what's a hull drive?
Scientists see this as a legend. But apparently a technology exists which enables the production of unbelievable amounts of energy. A hull drive could be created with such a technology, but to succeed in building a hull drive would be incredible.
Only a small amount of energy is needed to function the hull drive. And if you think about the small amount of energy that it uses up, its performance is thought to go on forever.
Is such a thing really possible?
I remember hearing about some research that was being done on this about 100 years ago. But I also heard that the research was interrupted.
They obviously realized that it was impossible to create such a thing. I'm sure this thing about the hull drive is a story made up by the scientists that existed 100 years ago. Scientists without a brain. They were just talking without really coming to a conclusion.
Well, you don't conclude much either, Grandad.
What? Shut up!
You're wrong. The hull drive is not a legend, and I'm sure it exists somewhere.
What exactly do you know? Come on, tell us.
Is everything ready for the party?
Yes, sir. We're almost ready, sir.
There will inevitably be an attempt to sabotage our work at this party.
What exactly do you mean?
Our aim for tomorrow will be to get the bastards at the party. They usually spend their time downtown mixing with ordinary people, so that they don't get noticed and live happily. If they continue to bomb our construction sites in the name of environmentalism, they're going to unearth Meridian. But I have plans for them all. At tonight's dance, I want our doorman to be careless, admitting anyone who shows up.
Careless, sir? I don't understand.
I've had it leaked to the street that all the heads of our company's most ambitious projects will be attending this dance. If some of our enemies show up to glean information, I want them to be able to waltz in, but not out.
The hull drive is not a legend. It was already completed 100 years ago.
What?
A 100 years ago, there was a scientist called Marius Clamus. You may have heard of her. She was known as Dr. Hull. She pioneered the work on the hull drive. The research was very nearly completed, when suddenly, Marius inexplicably disappeared. We'll get both the hull drive and the research data.
Why?
Well, we've come this far.
Exactly. When Dr. Hull discovered Hayano's real reason for backing her, and how deadly her invention could be in the wrong hands, she stopped her work on the hull drive. She then recorded all of her notes and data, and went into hiding. Hayano searched for her, but without success. No one has seen or heard from her in 50 years. But I've located it all. I know where it is and how to get it.
And what happened to her?
Unfortunately, we don't know what happened to her after that.
Really?
All this occurred 100 years ago, when Marius was about 50 years old, so it's obvious that she's passed away by now. The research seems to have continued. However, she was the only one who could finish the hull drive.
So both Marius and the hull drive have become a legend.
Marius was such an incredible woman, wasn't she?
But this means we basically can't do anything.
No, it's too early to give up. The unfinished hull drive must exist somewhere. The hull drive that Marius produced and left nearly completed must be somewhere. If we can find where it is, and locate the research data she used, then we may be able to do something.
If it really exists, it's not impossible.
Even if we do find the hull drive and the data, who's gonna finish the work? Remember, Marius doesn't exist anymore.
What? I can't believe it. A chance for you great scientists to work together as friends? And you're so unmotivated.
What?
You knew that?
Do you remember? A long time ago, I asked you to look into finding another solution.
You? You're the one.
Are you the guy who helped us to escape?
So, you remember now? Yes, I am. Now I think you guys can do this. I don't think anyone else in the world can.
Who are you?
I can't tell any more now. The important thing is that we all collaborate together now and find the information concerning the hull drive.
Okay then. Since he saved our lives, Raz,
According to the documentation, it took Marius 20 years to discover the correct working order of the hull drive. So if we don't have the data, we'd never be able to make it.
Huh? We do know where the data is.
What? You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure of it. When Dr. Hull was developing her invention, she ran out of money. So, she made a deal with Hayano Industry, who funded her work for part ownership.
Hayano Industry?
Yes, only because of the hull drive's potential as a deadly weapon. A friend of mine has already sneaked into Hayano Industry, and just told me she found the chip. But for now, it's safer for my girl to keep the chip hidden in her office.
Well, it looks like we're just going to have to go in there and get it.
Yeah, without blowing her cover, or getting us all killed.
Do you think it really exists? The stuff they're on about? The inexhaustible energy?
I don't know. But I think some of that stuff is true, and Marius knew very well.
I know the bastards are eager to come here to Hayano Industry. The idiots think that Marius is still alive. She probably became rich and used that money to live in vice. You don't believe she's alive, do you?
Ah, no, sir.
I want your men to be on their toes once everyone's inside. Have them keep their eyes open for anyone suspicious.
Of course, sir.
By the way, I scheduled a dance party. Interesting, isn't it?
Dance party?
We will have all the guests to dance in the hall. Do you think the bastards are able to dance? They're like ordinary people from downtown. They're not ballroom dancers like us. So they'll definitely be identified straight away.
But, sir, is that enough?
I have you to worry for me, Kondo. We have to get them, and we will. But tonight we have a dance to attend. Who knows? Maybe nothing will happen but dancing.
Attend a Hayano Industry party?
Yes, it's perfect. We can get the chip from Karen and not blow her cover. The party's tomorrow night at the Aqua Liberty Ballroom, and we sneak in.
You mean we sneak in without being seen and somehow get the chip?
That's right.
It doesn't sound a very easy...
I've got a plan in my mind.
What plan?
It's going to be you and me, Akano. You've got to dance with Karen.
Huh? Dance?
Yes. Your eyes meet. She has a rose in her hand. You embrace. Your passion ignites. You dance all night, and then she lifts the rose in the air and throws it to you. You catch it. The chip is in the rose.
Huh? What are you talking about?
This is the decision.
I'd love to be there to see his passion ignite.
Oh yeah? Well, at least my passion is capable of igniting.
All right, you guys. Akano, it's got to be you. You'll draw everyone's attention dancing with Karen, and while they're watching you, I can fish around for more information. Of course, we're probably going to have to shoot our way out. Just don't lose the chip. let's start now. I've already sorted out the invitations. The party is tomorrow, so please get plenty of rest today.
Hey, Osaka, I'm sorry to ask you, but if you're coming with us, then why don't you dance with your friend Karen?
Sorry, mate. But I've always been a very bad dancer. I can't coordinate the movements of my arms and legs.
What? I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Thank you very much. Thank you. As you know, tonight we are celebrating the completion of a decades-long project for Hayano Industries and the Hayano family, of which I consider you all members. I cannot reveal the name of the project yet, but it represents the boldest step mankind has made since slithering out of the primordial ooze to evolve into the magnificent beings we are today. This project marks a new beginning, a new life for the special people of our family. I understand how difficult it is to work on parts of a project without knowing the final objective, but you will all see the results of your work in the next few weeks and understand what a significant impact it will have on your lives. There's an exciting new world ahead, and Hayano Industries holds the keys to its portal. I know that you will be forever grateful to me for sharing this with you. But for now, let's enjoy the night. Please, dance!
That's the great Ryuichi Hayano.
Yeah, kinda has a slight god complex, don't you think?
Slight? I'm surprised he didn't ask us to kneel.
Hey, there's Karen. Okay now, get over there.
Wow, she's hot.
In more ways than one, pal. After you say your line, wait for the correct response. We have to be sure she has the chip on her.
Gotcha. Make sure you check out my moves on the dance floor. You might learn something. Miss, you look absolutely entrancing in that elegant gown.
Why, thank you for your kindness.
I've heard it said that kindness is the golden chain by which society is bound together. But tonight, kindness would be you agreeing to have this next dance with me.
It would be my pleasure.
What? What's going on? Huh? There's always someone who wants to get noticed.
I heard someone say the next song was going to be a waltz. Would you like to waltz with me?
Well, I prefer something faster.
Okay then.
You over there. What's your name?
I heard someone say the next song was going to be a waltz. Would you like to waltz with me?
Well, a waltz sounds great.
Okay then. I heard someone say the next song was going to be a waltz. Would you like to waltz with me?
Well, I prefer something faster.
Okay then. I heard someone say the next song was going to be a waltz. Would you like to waltz with me?
Well, a waltz sounds great.
Okay then.
Gentlemen, I heard you had to run. I enjoyed your dancing so much inside that I thought maybe you could show me some steps out here. I'll provide the music with this.
Who's this son of Shakespeare?
He looks like an enemy.
All right then, let's do it.
Gentlemen, I heard you had to run. I enjoyed your dancing so much inside that I thought maybe you could show me some steps out here. I'll provide the music with this.
Who's this son of Shakespeare?
He looks like an enemy.
All right then, let's do it.
I can't believe I got capped by a guy who can waltz.
I'm all right, but our friend little Shakespeare over there had a bit of a tragedy. Asaka, next time you invite me to a party, I want you to guarantee there's a limo to take me home.
То, что мы обнаружили в Ред Роуз, не придало нам надежды. Интересно, поможет ли Роуз нам в будущем?
Good work! With this chip, we may be able to create a functional hull drive.
That is, if we can find the existing hull drive to work on.
Hasaka said he's figured out the area where it's most likely hidden. Right, Hasaka?
Well, the truth is I already have the hull drive.
Did I hear you say you have the hull drive? Or is my hearing going...
What?
Yeah. How come you're holding out on us? How do you expect us to trust you?
The kid's right, Hazaka. I'm sick of your half-truths. It's time you levelled with us.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't tell you. It's safer for our cause if you don't know everything. What if someone were captured and forced to talk? We can't take those kind of risks.
You should have told us why you couldn't tell us. I'm a military man, son.
You're right, but this is the first time I've ever had to try and save the world. I can't afford to make mistakes. I'm just trying to make sure we complete our mission. I apologize.
Oh, don't take it so personal, Pop. I don't like this secret agent attitude either, but I guess Hasaka's been pretty straight with us so far. So if Bond here knows where the hull drive is, why are we standing around? Let's get going.
Good. Come on.
The church. No one would ever suspect.
Welcome to our church. How may I help you?
Don't worry, Julie. They're friends.
Yes, Mr. Hasaka. Please go ahead. The elevator will be waiting. Size of this place.
Wow. Is that the...
Hull drive.
Yeah, now all we've got to do is get it to turn over.
Don't worry. We'll make it work.
But it looks as old and creaky as Navarro gin.
Watch your mouth, Sonny, or you'll get hurt. Hosaka, I'm sure this looks much worse than it is. What tests have you been able to run on her so far?
I've monitored the internal stability. Other than that, I've just kept it hidden, in the hope of finding you. But now that we've got the chip, I'm counting on you to get this thing up and running.
We'll do our best. That's all we can promise.
I understand, and I know you'll give it all you've got.
I just hope all we've got is gonna be good enough to get this thing working.
Let's get on the consoles and start the diagnostics.
Chris, Arcano, please come with me. Now that I've got you two alone, there's something I have to ask. I know we can get the hull drive working, but not without your help.
Well, what do you mean?
I bet we got some more James Bond talk coming up.
I want you two to help me find the missing element we need to assure the completion of this project.
What missing element?
Yeah, what now?
Not what, but who. Your old friend, Dr. Veltor Curtis.
Dr. Curtis? But he's been captured by Hayano's people.
What you're saying is you think we need Dr. Curtis to get the whole drive working?
Yes, and as much as I admire and respect Dr. Navarro and Raz, we can't risk not having all the brainpower possible to complete the job. I know, and they know, that without Dr. Curtis's help, they may never be able to get the hull drive working in time to save this planet. We've got to get Dr. Curtis here to help his colleagues work. And I'm depending on you two to help me make it happen.
But Hayano has Dr. Curtis. You know how powerful he is. How are we supposed to find out where they're holding him? Besides, they may not even be holding him anymore. They may have already killed him by now.
No, Hayano wants Curtis alive.
Unless they've already sucked the information they need from his brain.
You're right. That's always a possibility. But let's hope he's more valuable to them, undamaged.
He's too important to them to risk damaging, as you put it.
From what I hear, I sure wouldn't want anybody sucking any information out of my brain. Damn, I don't want any of that.
It'd only take a second.
Anyway, she's not here anymore. We've got to complete it.
Yeah.
ITP told me to keep an eye on Veltor. So my job was probably to make sure that people like you wouldn't bother him.
You're probably right. That means I don't get to see Karen, huh?
My heart bleeds. What have you got?
My sources tell me that Hayano turned Dr. Curtis over to his government partners, and they've taken him out of the country. The location was classified, but I found out it's South America, with accommodation at Jamal Galder prison.
He's in Jamal Galder prison? No one's ever escaped from Jamal Galder.
Jama Lama prison? What the hell is that?
Jam Al Galder prison. They call it Hell on Earth. It's reputed to be the most impregnable prison ever built.
So all we have to do is break into a prison known as the most impregnable prison ever built. That figures.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually agree with Akano here on this one. I've studied this prison in training classes, and from what I've learned, it really is impregnable. It's level A maximum security in the middle of dense jungle with anti-gravity scramblers all around it to stop hovermobiles, and it's guarded by killer robots scattered throughout the bush. Jamal Galder prison has a perfect record. No one has ever got out of it alive.
I can get in. And get Veltor out.
Please, tell us how.
Yes. Yes. Take a look at the holomap. We will approach in a hovermobile up to the perimeter of the anti-gravity field. We then go into the jungle on foot.
On foot?
Or should I say, you two will go into the jungle on foot. You must be very careful. As Chris said, the jungle is filled with robots armed with laser guns. The only way to make this work is for you to split up. One of you will take the west route, and the other the south route. Whoever goes west is the one who will rescue the doctor. The one who goes south will travel downriver by raft and disable the anti-gravity device. When both missions are completed, we will meet at the designated location outside the prison, where I will pick you all up in a hovermobile. Then we can make our escape and bring the doctor back here to safety, where he can begin to help his colleagues rebuild the hull drive.
You make it sound so easy.
Oh, it's easy, all right, when you do it on a holomap.
All right. I didn't mean to make it look so easy, but we can do it. The laser guns are our first problem. They automatically incinerate anything that moves, other than the prison guards.
If they shoot anything that moves, what about the animals in the jungle?
But there aren't any real animals in the jungle. They're sophisticated robots built to look like animals. Robot guards, just as deadly as the human ones.
Oh, great. So how are we supposed to get past these laser guns and robots?
The lasers take 3 seconds to regenerate after each burst. That means we have a 3-second window. We set up a decoy for the gun to fire on, and then use the 3 seconds to move past it. By continuing this maneuver, we can move through the jungle. The robots will have to be handled on a one-to-one basis.
So what happens if we get hit? Oh, perfect. If we get hit, we're crispy critters.
You're not going to get hit if you keep moving and stick to our plan.
Maybe I should paint a bullseye on my arse, huh?
Good idea. I've got some paint.
Thanks, pal. As usual, I can always count on Officer Chris here to lend a helping hand in my time of need.
That's right.
Osaka? I was just thinking, since Chris and I can both pilot a hovermobile, why aren't you one of the ones running around in the jungle dodging laser guns?
Oh, well, I can explain that later. But right now, we'd better get moving. Time is our enemy, you know. And we've got a lot of preparations to make. Let me know when you're ready to go. Are you ready?
Wait a minute.
Are you ready?
Yeah. As ready as ever. Let's go hunting. Ah, look at this place. Check out all the trees. I haven't seen so many trees since I left my hometown.
Well, I guess it is beautiful. But these trees aren't real. None of the vegetation here is. It's all artificial, to hide the deadly traps hidden throughout the terrain. No, what looks like nature's beauty is really a disguise for the Jamal Galda prison's ugliness.
They spared no expense making this hellhole look like the real thing.
What do you really think about our chances?
They stink. But we've got a job to do.
Huh. That's good enough for me.
Jamal Golda, we're coming in.
All right. We'd better get down to business. You've had enough time to think about it. So which one of you wants to take the western route to rescue Dr. Curtis? Okay, Arcano, you're going on a little raft trip. Keep your eyes open. Stick close to the shore and head due south. Okay, Chris, you're going on a little raft trip. Keep your eyes open. Stick close to the shore and head due south.
This is where they're constructing the attraction pole. I hope Velta's doing well.
It looks like this is where Dr. Curtis is being held.
I ask the questions around here, boy. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Huh? Who are you?
I asked for your name, boy, not a fashion review. Now tell me who you are before I have to discipline you.
I could use some discipline.
So, you want to be a little boy toy, huh? Come to Mame, and I'll give you all the discipline. You got me, kid!
Dr. Velter, remember me? I did my best to help you, but...
Yes. What are you doing here?
Come on. I'll explain everything later. We've got to get moving.
Okay.
Huh?
You foolish, arrogant little punk! You waltz in here and you think you can walk out with Jamal Gold's prize resident? Oh, you have much to learn, my boy. You see, you will soon feel the consequence of my wrath.
Who the hell is this clown?
He's the head of security here. His name is Adidi Blago.
Head of security? The way Fat Boy he was jumping around and posing, he looks like the head of insecurity.
That wise-ass remark has just earned you a slow, painful death. I will enjoy your suffering. Ah!
Oh, I'm really shaking now.
Damn it! I should have learned to fire automatic weapons instead of studying kendo.
Well, I guess he won't be bothering us anymore. Come on, Professor. We'd better get out of here.
Where are you taking me?
Don't worry, Doc. You'll love it.
Oh, can't be! Oh, someone had better pinch me. I must be dreaming. I can't actually be standing here looking at a real hull drive. It's not possible. Oh.
You're not dreaming. It's real, Doctor. It's real.
Oh, I know, my dear boy, I know. I know every inch of this machine. Every line, every circuit. I've studied it for years from drawings, never knowing if it was only just wild fantasy. Seeing it now makes my mind race, thinking of the potential for good that a working hull drive could have if it were in the right hands.
Velta! Good to see you, my friend.
Oh, Raz, Navarro.
We missed you, pal.
What kind of shape is it in?
We almost had her online, but we can't seem to fire up the macro cylinder module. Other than that, everything else seems to be in working order. It's incredible. This thing is a technological marvel.
Raz, punch up a schematic of the macro cylinder module.
Okay. Here it is, coming up on the main screen.
Ah, there's the problem. The cylinder's lost mass from age.
We should pull the module out and try to rebuild it.
We don't have to. We can adjust the tolerances to accommodate the decreased area of the cylinder at the particle exhaust outlets.
What? But the pressure would blow the secondary core.
It won't blow. I'm sure of it.
Prison sure hasn't made him any less of a smug bastard.
Reducing particle exhaust outlets by 9 kilograms. By 10 kilograms.
Stop! Now, slowly increase the inductance flux of the cylinder.
Commence inductance flux. Augmentation sequence. Plus 20. 23. 27. 30.
Here goes. Activating inductance flux. Augmentation sequence.
Induction flux stable. The macro cylinder module has been activated.
It works! Like I said, prison hasn't made you any less brilliant, Veltor.
Of course you did, Navarro.
It's working. This hull drive is actually online.
You're right, Raz, it is. But I still can't believe my senses aren't playing tricks on me. Think of it. We've got a working hull drive.
Does this mean we're all going to be all right?
Let's hope so, kid.
Okay, let's see what this baby can do.
Not yet. We have to check the power conduits to make sure we've got sufficient energy dispersal to avoid an overload. With insufficient dispersal, the machine could self-destruct.
There's no need to worry about that, Doctor. The hull drive's power conduits are already in the proper dispersal configuration. They've been attached to the main power lines of all the key point air cooling towers in the area. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
What? Why didn't you tell us about this?
All right, Hosaka. Tell us what's going on here.
Okay, you're right. I owe all of you an explanation. I'm sure everyone here has heard about the group known as the Children of Earth.
Yeah. Those are the fanatics who worship the Earth like it's God.
Yes. The environmentalist group that's been bombing new construction sites to save Mother Earth.
What have they got to do with us?
Plenty. The group is really a front for a secret organization dedicated to protect this hull drive.
What?
And you're one of them, right?
Are you? You better tell us what's going on here, Osaka, and tell us now.
I'm one of the group's founders. It was formed when we found out about Project Meridian. We call ourselves the Children of Earth, and deliberately sound as outrageous as possible, so we're not considered a serious threat. But our real goal has always been to get this hull drive working. I knew the only way it could be done was to find all of you.
You bombed construction sites to thwart Hayano.
Yes. We used our cover as environmental religious fanatics against urban growth, to target Hayano supply subways and access routes to Project Meridian. He thought we hurt him by accident, but we planned our bombings to disrupt the completion of his ship without him catching on, and it worked. To this day, Hayano has no idea what the Children of Earth have accomplished.
I see.
Our love of the Earth is real, but we had to appear naive in order to survive.
Yeah, now I get it.
Me too. If he was a little more upfront about it.
I apologize for being secretive and evasive, but we've been living in constant fear of exposure. We didn't know who we could trust. I had to take every precaution possible, but now our goals are the same. To get the hull drive working so the Earth can be saved.
The boy's right. Let's forget his past and get to work ensuring the future of this planet.
Yeah.
He's right.
Good. Let's get to work. As you know, doctors, we've only got one chance to get her pulsing without losing specific maximum amplitude. If we don't, she's got to regenerate for 48 hours before we can safely try again.
We know.
Okay, let's start her up. Engage primary tachyon inceptor.
Primary tachyon inceptor engaged.
The primary tachyon inceptor has fired.
Yes. It's working. Good so far. Engage the secondary inceptor.
Engaging secondary tachyon inceptor.
The secondary tachyon inceptor has fired.
Felter, we're almost done.
Okay. Set the particle wave function to maximum.
Wave function to maximum.
Particle wave function at maximum oscillation.
Excellent. Everything is running smoothly so far. Now we're ready to light the pulse stars.
Start pulse star ignition countdown now.
Beginning pulse star ignition. Countdown.
Come on! Fire up! Fire up!
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ignition!
Maximum amplitude. I can't understand it. The wave function was fine. The tachyon levels were correct. Why didn't the pulse stars fire?
Hey, lighten up. You can try again in 48 hours, right?
You don't understand, my boy. Yes, we can try it again in 48 hours. But unless we find out why the pulse stars aren't firing, we'd just be wasting our time. With this kind of a problem, we may be looking at completely reverse engineering the entire hull drive, and that means tearing it all down and rebuilding it piece by piece.
No, we've got to be able to fix it. We've got to make it work somehow.
Once again, we were at the gate, locked out and looking in. Will we ever find our way? Little did we know at that very moment, an old woman about to wake up from a very long sleep might be holding the key to our success. I actually feel for you, Hazaka. What now?
I don't know. I don't know. All this work for nothing. I spent 10 years on the hull drive. All this planning wasted.
You can't give up hope. You've worked too hard. Hey, you've even got me believing in you. That's a miracle right there. Maybe there's more to come.
Maybe. Maybe.
We'll find a way. I know it.
You're full of surprises. I like it when you act like a person instead of a hard-boiled cop.
Nobody's perfect. Besides, surprise is part of being a good cop.
You got me, Agent. You got me.
We gave it our best shot. I just got to get away for a while.
We haven't given up.
I know, and I'll be there for you if you need me. But right now, I need some time to chill out, man. It's been a hell of a ride.
I understand.
So do I. He's realized that he can keep up with us old-timers, so he's gonna do something safe and easy like junk blade racing.
Yeah, don't laugh too hard, Pops. Those teeth will fall out. Anyway, take care, you two, and call me if you need me. Bye. And say bye to Chris and Hasaka.
Aww.
Yes, Mr. Walker? Talk to me.
Sir, all tests of the craft have been completed. Project Meridian checks out. We are ready to launch on command.
Excellent. Excellent. I've been waiting for this day. It's been many years. But now the world will finally know the true genius of Zeno. They will bow at my feet and build monuments to my brilliance. As well they should. As well they should. Very well then. We will launch in 3 days.
Launch in 3 days?
Close your mouth, Walker. It's disgusting. You little people have no sense of grandeur. Yes, we will launch on Christmas Day. It will be my present to the world. A present of death and destruction.
I will inform Ryuichi and the others.
No, you will not. As of now, there are no others. You will obey me and only me. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
I'm glad we understand each other, Walker. Now make sure all supplies are in order and our group is ready to board the ship.
Yes, sir.
Ryuichi and all the rest will soon learn that I have always been their superior. They have risen by the brilliance of my mind, and now they shall fall at the shadow of my feet.
Hey, you! Wait a minute!
Huh?
That's him! Freeze!
Damn, Ayano owns the local police.
Psst, this way.
Huh? Huh?
I don't hear him. I think you're in the clear.
Right. Thanks.
No sweat. Don't mention it. I hate coppers. You just can't trust them.
Hey, what's a little kid like you doing out here this late anyway?
I've been doing a little food shopping, you know, getting some supplies. Those same cops almost busted me. When I ditched them the first time, I tripped and hit my head. Almost knocked myself out, but I got a hot head.
Huh? Yeah.
Why were they chasing you?
It's a long story.
You been, lifting stuff too?
No. And you shouldn't be taking anything either. I can't believe it you stole all that. What if you'd gotten caught?
No way, Blue Jay. I'm too smart to get caught. I know what I'm doing.
You do have a hard head, kid.
Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do, you know? It's the only way I can survive.
But what about your parents? Can't they help you?
Parents? I don't have any parents.
Oh, an orphan. That's tough, kid. But don't you have someone to take care of you?
Oh, yeah, sure. I got someone to take care of me. That would be Cracker. He raised me since I was real small. Cracker sure is a smart guy. He's the one who sent me out to get this food.
Gee, kid. You've got it tougher than I thought.
Nah, I'm doing just fine. And besides, tomorrow's a big day. It's Christmas Eve. That's why we need all this extra food.
Christmas Eve? It's tomorrow.
What? You didn't know? Earth calling. Dude, wake up.
I've been real busy.
Grown-ups. You're always saying you're too busy. That's what Cracker says because he has to take care of Marius. It can't be that hard. She doesn't even move. And only talks with her mind.
Hey, Marius?
Yeah, she's really cool. She's super old and can't move, but she's real smart and kind. But the neatest thing about her is that she talks with her mind.
With her mind?
Yeah, with her mind. She can't use her mouth or any other part of her body, but she's cool. She tells us lots of great stories about outer space adventures and super robots. Her voice just comes right into our heads.
This woman, the one you call Marius, do you know where she comes from?
Huh? Nah, I think she's just always been there. Like I say, she's real old. She's even older than you. But I don't know where she comes from.
I see. Even older than me, huh? Well, where is Marius now?
She stays at our hideout.
Can you take me there? To see her?
Huh? I don't know. I don't think Cracker would like that. You're not a member of our gang, and he's pretty touchy about who comes over. Nah, I don't think so. There's no way I could bring a stranger over without Cracker's okay.
Come on.
No, I'd better not.
What if I help you out by getting you more food for your supplies?
More food. Now you're talking. As a matter of fact, I need some bananas. Yeah, I got a bunch, but I ended up eating them all. So, if you replace the bananas, it's a deal. What do you say, huh? Okay?
Yeah, sure, kid. You got yourself a deal. I'll get you a bunch of bananas, and you can take me to see Marius. That way, we both get what we want, eh?
Cool.